For a long time now, Sony Pictures has been trying to set up a world where all the Spider-Man side characters or villains live.
This is dead. Dead.
After Venom 1 and 2 and later the meme-filled Morbius that made a more $1 billion at the box office, now Kraven the Hunter, because it's morbing time once again.
Time to die! No, it's morbing time.
Fault number 1. The trailer showed the whole movie, the entire movie from the villains to the whole roster of characters and scenes were shown on screen. It's particularly suspicious when a studio decides to do something like that. This means they are desperate. They do not believe the film has enough material to attract customers.
I am Thor, son of Odin, and as long as there is life in my breast, I am running out of things to say. Are you ready?
We've seen this before with Venom 2, Morbius, the $1 billion movie, and Batman v Superman. All these films showed everything in the teasers and trailers because they knew they've made a bad movie, which makes them desperate for views. Desperate to attract customers to theaters.
What have you lost?
Mustn't ask us! Not as business! No!
Fault number 2. The action seems like a mediocre action film. Usually when a film like this comes out we usually get a lot of money shots, Spider-Man interacting and fighting Doctor Strange, Captain America holding off Thanos in Infinity War, Venom fighting Grey Venom. All these money shots are actually missing from Kraven the Hunter movie, suggesting this is it. There is nothing special in film. It's just another cash grab similar to the Mummy movie with Tom Cruise. Fault number 3. No big movie stars. The Venom movies had Tom Hardy, a likable and well-known actor who's made good films before, unlike Kraven, where a relatively unknown actor who's played Quicksilver in Age of Ultron is going to star.
You didn't see that coming.
He's been in a movie franchise before called Kick-Ass or even the first Godzilla movie, though nobody noticed him.
You didn't see that coming?
Fault number 4. No Spider-Man. These movies are supposed to feature Spidey in some way. Having a bunch of spiders in trailer isn't enough. You need Spider-Man to balance out the villains in these films.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Now the Venom Part 1 was able to do this by having a villain of its own, turning Venom into a superhero in the film, the one who defends the innocent.
We are Venom.
It seems like the Kraven movie is about to do the same here. Turn Kraven the Hunter into more of an anti-hero than anything else. Make him a good guy who hunts evil. Fault number 5. No memorable moments. In the whole trailer, we saw action, we saw adventure. We saw Kraven spit enemies' blood onto the screen, but there were no elements that stood out other than the violence itself. Nothing else stood out. Why is he the way he is? Who is Kraven the Hunter?
I don't even know who you are.
Who's he hunting? It's absolutely important to know a bit. To be interesting in a character there has to be some kind of hook. Seems like this one lack it. Overall the trailer looked like a mesh of violent scenes stitched together for shock value. Venom 1 and 2 were page 13 movies. It seems like Kraven the Hunter would be R-rated.
Why the need for so much gruesome graphic violence? Why not let us imagine
Because
a little
it's so
of it?
much fun, Chan. Get it?
A film stitched together for adults to watch and enjoy. Meanwhile the story makes a more $1 billion. Let's morb together now. I really hope this one's good, and not just awful. Let's hope for the best here.